Hi, I'm Tim Scanlon. I live in New Cumberland, Pennsylvania. This is my van. It's called the Barrel. It's a 1976 Dodge B200, so it's a 3/4 ton with an early grill, as opposed to the grill that it would have came with. This was a 71 through 73 or 74 grill on it. I bought it out of Alabama right before COVID hit. I actually was at the DMV 2 days before they shut down for probably the next 2 or 3 months, and finally got a license plate on it right before COVID hit. So drove it a little bit, and then I just had the motor rebuilt and the fuel injection added and a new tranny put in. I've had it to Maryland, I've had it to here, and that's about it so far.
Well, you're on a good start.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're getting Keystone Madness, right?
Yep, Keystone Madness 2023.
Last one.
Last one, that's all, folks. Was painted by the previous owner. He lived in Iowa and then moved to Alabama. His wife did the body work and he did the paint, of all things. And then Captain Kurk of customvan.com did most of the interior work.
All right, I see you got the flare kit on there.
Yep.
Fog lights.
As if you see here, there's flake here in these panels. And then there's the star theme and the lace up top. And if you go to the other side, the stars are at the top and the lace is on the bottom.
Oh.
So nobody ever notices it. And then came with the star windows. He actually got these out of a junkyard looking for a van to put them in, of all things.
Yeah.
So he finally found a van, put these in, and then Kirk built my wing for me. And then he had this idea of, I had these glow-in-the-dark stars in my dashboard, just in a bag, just sitting there. I didn't know what I was going to do with them. He said, and then he did this, and I said, that looks cool. So, and he said to me, if you don't like it, you don't have to buy it. But I'm like, well, hell yeah, I'm going to buy it.
Those are actually inset.
They're in bed, yeah.
Inset in that, yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
So basically, what he did is he took these stars and put them into a form, and then when he formed it, and then I had additional, and then he actually glued them in there.
Oh, very cool. He's talented, that man.
Yes, he is.
All right, we're coming around. You just tell me about your plate too.
Oh yeah.
So what's the deal on the plate?
So this is a 1976 van, and in Pennsylvania, up to 76 was the last year that you're allowed to use a plate from that year.
Oh. Okay.
So this is truly my registered plate with the state of Pennsylvania, and it's a bicentennial plate,
Yeah.
which was probably the coolest plate that Pennsylvania ever made.
Wow. Yeah. Very nice. All right. I see you got some pinstriping on the door here.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Came with these turbo style wheels on it, which I really like. The van originally was black and these wheels had been painted orange. So they had to redo those, and they were done when I got it, but I have photos of it in the process. In the interior here, this is basically just rough cut pine that me and Kirk milled down a little bit, but it still has a little texture to it, which is nice.
Cool, yeah.
And then he had these seats and redid the seats for me. A friend of mine gave me the Coleman ice box. It's actually not a refrigerator, it's an ice box. A friend of mine gave me the Drink Scanlon beer and ale, because my last name's Scanlon.
Oh,
and I got it about a month before I got the van, and I thought, what am I going to do with this? And as soon as I got the van, I said, well, I know where it's going. So, and then Kirk did the barrel chair for me too.
Yeah.
So.
That looks great.
Yeah, and then he also, this frame was built, but the didn't have a cushion on it, so he built this cushion and incorporated the star into the cushion.
Yeah. Nice.
And then the lights here were reproduced from a 1977 Dodge van. A friend of mine had remanufactured those.
That's great. And you got the shag all the way through.
Yep, got the shag all
you got the
ceiling.
vent up there.
Yep, which is nice.
Oh,
then there's actually LEDs behind that piece of board over there.
Okay.
So at nighttime, that all lights up. The stars light up. There's lights underneath.
And you got the sunroof up there. Now, what do you got going on up in the console up there?
Just stereo and switches for all my lights, and then the far left is my Sniper fuel injection system.
Oh, really?
On the far left there, that's the tuner for that. And then as you see, I got a backup camera, and I have my screen there up on the windshield.
Nice, yeah. You got the balls, the steering wheel thing, and what do you call it? The
cheater knob.
Yeah, cheater knob. That's it. Yeah.
Got the cheater knob, which is actually nice.
Oh yeah.
And it has a siren actually. Yeah, the doors were done when I got it.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And then I have this wonderful shag carpet that looks like mulch.
What is that, like, what do they call it? Camouflage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like, I guess it was scraps from like a suede shop, and then they sewed it into a mat and called it a carpet.
How about that? Very nice. Oh, there's your monitor up there.
Yeah, that's for my backup, and then this is the sniper here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so you got the fur going.
Got the fur.
It's blowing, looking good. Oh yeah, storage under the bed.
Yep.
Looks like it's a good bit of storage there.
Yep, and then Kirk built me a little board here to kind of hide everything.
There you go. Yeah, perfect.
So my auxiliary batteries in
It's
here.
held up with what, a magnet?
Yep, that's it. Magnet and a piece of metal.
Perfect. There you go. Good idea.
Yep, and it just slides up.
And of course, all the good memories. Oh, it's not.
And I do sleep in it.
Yeah. Cool. All right, man. Well, anything else you can think of?
Nope, I think that's it.
Yeah, pretty cool. Nice and simple and clean.
Thank you, thank
Love
you.
it, man. Love it.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
Enjoy.